Okay, y'all. We need to talk about this wild drama fast. Word on the streets is that Diddy's adopted daughter, Ava Baroni, has allegedly reappeared and she's ready to spill all the tea. Remember back in 2020, when Diddy made headlines for rescuing Ava from the streets and adopting her? It looked like some kind of savior narrative, but not long after that, Ava just vanished. No updates, no appearances.
Oh.
Total silence. Well, she's backhand this time. She's not empty-handed. Word is, Ava's sitting on a whole lot of dirt, not just on Diddy, but also on his sons. Is the name that keeps coming up Christian? People are now wondering, is Ava about to blow the lid off everything? Was Christian more involved in Diddy's mess than anyone thought? Could he have actually played a role in what Ava went through? Things are starting to look really bad for Christian. Let's break it down. For those who forgot who Ava Baroni even is, let me jog your memory. During the 2020 lockdown, Diddy introduced a young white girl named Ava and claimed he was adopting her, even changed her name to Ava Baroni Combs, and paraded her around on Instagram Live like a new family member.
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Ava Baroni Combs? Yes, it was breaking news. Diddy adopted a white child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Ava, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids, Charlize Theron, everybody that's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So just clarify it, because it's crazy out here online. So I played with the kids and I got permission from your mother. And say all of that, it's crazy out here.
Well, I met Jesse and Delilah when I was 6 months old.
6 months.
And then we basically are sisters, all 4 of us. So.
6 months.
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Baroni Combs.
It was random, hardly explained. People were confused, but just as quickly as she appeared, Dava vanished. No mentions, no updates, just radio silence. That is, until Diddy's legal issues started snowballing. Now we're hearing Ava's coming forward on her own terms to talk about what she experienced at Diddy's mansion. And let's just say, it was not innocent. Christian might want to have a lawyer on standby, because Ava's claims could actually put him behind bars. Back then, Diddy's announcement was seen as a heartwarming gesture, a billionaire adopting a child during a pandemic. Social media called it generous, noble, and selfless. But now, it's looking like one big red flag. For starters, fans thought it was weird how Ava was only seen around Diddy and his sons, the same sons who have been tied to serious accusations. Justin has allegedly helped Diddy solicit girls. Christian has been sued for allegedly saying a woman. Ava herself looked visibly uncomfortable in the videos. Her body language, stiff, her face, unhappy. The whole vibe was just off, and people noticed. You'd think she'd be grateful being rescued by a billionaire during a pandemic. But clearly she didn't want to be there after that awkward video. Ava vanished. People began to speculate, had she been thrown back on the streets? Or was it worse? Turns out it might have been, allegedly, Diddy used Ava for his own benefit. Many now believe the adoption story was nothing more than a publicity stunt, a way to boost his image. While the world was falling apart, once the spotlight faded, so did Ava. Some reports claim Diddy found a homeless girl, made her promises, and used her to appear generous. But behind the scenes, it was all for show. Even celebrities like G*Andeal have hinted that Diddy's public image is a facade.
Craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. It's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be.
So what really happened to Ava? Why is her name trending again? Well, rumor has it that Christian Combs allegedly used Ava while she was living in the Combs mansion. Yep, of all the men in the house, Christian is the one being accused. Sources say Diddy and Justin were busy with their own disturbing freak-off sessions, and Christian, bored and unchecked, turned his attention to Ava. And here's what's even worse. Christian is already facing a lawsuit for allegedly assaulting another woman in April of last year. Christian was sued by a yacht stewardess named Grace Omar. She claims that while working aboard a super yacht called Victorious, Christian tried to assault her several times and even cornered her in a private cinema room on board. According to the lawsuit, he got completely naked and tried to force himself on her. She only escaped because her partner happened to walk in. Later, she was fired after reporting it. Grace says the trauma ruined her relationship, triggered anxiety, panic attacks, an eating disorder, and even made her consider suicide. And now, the streets are saying Christian allegedly did the same thing to Ava. That's why she ran away from the Combs mansion, because she couldn't take it anymore. Now that Diddy is facing legal heat and Christian is being exposed, Ava finally feels bold enough to speak up. Reports suggest she may even testify in court soon, and if that happens, it could blow everything up. So how do y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comments, and stick around for the next video.